Welcome to VBX Live 2026. I can't believe we are doing our first VBX Live of 2026. It's hard to believe that VBX is here. We are prepping right now. Lots of things going on at the church. I do want to start by apologizing for our delay. We were supposed to begin at 5, and Matt and I were running behind on a couple things, and then we had some technological challenges that presented themselves. So I hope you're with us. I'm going to take just a minute, as I normally do. I'm going to check Facebook. I'm going to check YouTube. I'm going to check Twitter. We're supposed to be on Twitter as well, and just make sure that we're up and running on all these various platforms. You can help us with that by going ahead and liking this video, sharing this video, going ahead and starting to make some comments just so that we can make sure that everything's working the way it's supposed to. This won't take just a few seconds, but being this is the first time we're doing this year, we're just going to take a few seconds here and make sure that we are streaming. Looks like that we're live on my personal Facebook page. It looks like we are live on the church's Facebook page. Let's check the Twitter. Let's check the Twitter feed and see if we're up on the Twitter feed. We don't use Twitter for a whole lot of stuff, but I am on there. So there are a few folks who don't do the Facebook who like to see it on Twitter. We're up on Twitter, and I'm going to check on YouTube last but not least and see if we are live on YouTube. And let's see here. Oh, yeah. So we're live on YouTube as well. So it looks like we're live on all of the different platforms we're supposed to be live on. Lauren says, where's Samantha? If Samantha wants to join us, send her on in here. We weren't sure. And she sent me a message this morning, but I think she was joking about being with us. I'm not sure. But right now, I don't know how many people we have live, and I really can't tell. And some of you guys were asking, and this will be recorded. So this will live on our YouTube channel. So you'll be able to go back and watch this forever. If you can't watch it with us today. But we're going to start today by just going over all things VBX. We are approaching our beginning, which is going to be Sunday. Don't forget, if you don't hear this, if you don't stay here for the whole thing, our first session is when?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. All right. So we do things maybe a little bit differently. We use our Sunday morning session as our first session. Our whole church will be together. We'll have all the various components of VBX will be represented in that service. So it'll be crowded. Get here early. It'll last a little longer than normal, probably. I don't know. Our church services last a little longer anyway, but it'll be longer. It'll definitely be louder. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say that because there'll be comments that are made. But listen, VBX is not about you and it's not about me. It's about getting the gospel out to our young people, making sure that all the way from pre-K, really nursery up through 12th grade, just have the best time ever. Come on in, Samantha. This is Samantha the Builder. She's ready to go. Are you going to stay with us the whole time?
No.
Oh, Samantha, I think just wanted you to see her giddy up. So our theme this year is what, guys?
Firm foundation.
No, it's not Firm Foundation. That's the song. Our theme
matters.
is what? Foundation Matters. I'm going to hire somebody that memorizes things at some point in time. So Foundation Matters. We're going to be talking about the foundations of our faith, the reality that foundation matters, and the matters of foundation, the matters that go into building a firm foundation. So you can see we're going to be talking about God's word. We're going to talk about God, Jesus, faith, love. June 7th through the 11th, our theme verses are going to be Luke 6, 46 through 49. And so the whole theme is going to be building a foundation. Our church will look like it's under construction. And so we'll be wearing things like this. If you guys want to kind of dress in the appropriate costumes and things like that. Y'all know how VBX goes. If you've not, when you come, all pride is gone. There's no pride. Nothing is on the table. So we'll be dressed up and we'll be having a really good time. And in that, we'll be super respectful and we'll make sure to honor the Lord in everything we do too. So Samantha, you just gonna hang out right there and be silent, or
Like the safety foreman.
like the safety foreman? All right, cool. So Matt and I'll be dressed like this come Sunday morning as well. We got some vests, and did you order a hard hat? I haven't ordered a hard hat.
I don't know
yet,
if they make them big enough for us. But
I don't know if they make hard hats big enough for Matt and myself, but y'all make sure you hop on here. Go ahead and share this out. Like I said, like it and interact. Right now we have 44 people watching, and we went over 1,000 kids and youth day before yesterday. So I think I don't even know how many, 1,020 or something, we'll say. We're right at 450 servant leaders. So right now we have right at 1,500 people, I think, total registered. And so we have 41 people watching this. That's not a good ratio. Okay. We need everybody to watch things like this because we're going to try to answer all of your questions and give you as much information as we can tonight. If you will check the description of the video that you're watching right now, it should have some links. Okay. It should have some links. Those links are going to be very helpful. I'm just double checking and making sure those links are on here. Those links should be helpful for you to keep up with what we're talking about and for you to view those links as we're talking about them. So make sure you check those out. It looks like the links are on all of our different feeds that we're watching right now. So that's a good thing. So make sure that you're familiar with that. Some of you have already been asking today about shirts. I'll go ahead and tell you this, although I don't want you necessarily to run out right now. Shirts are available. They're set up on the front porch. They're on tables and baskets right now. And so you guys can start coming over right now if you want to and get shirts. We'll be here till what, 9 o'clock probably or so? Probably later, but at least till 9 o'clock. So if you guys want to ride over and grab your shirts, one of the links in the description of this video has a roster for all of our teams, and it's being updated just as quickly as we can. I think there's like out of 1,020 something signed up, there's like 970 or 980 represented on there right now. Y'all got to stop, guys. Y'all have to leave if you can't behave. These guys have severe issues. So you can see what colors your kids are on. I'll go ahead and clarify that, Matt. You're going to have to stop, bro.
I'm done.
Some of you guys may not understand how VBX works necessarily. Everybody is divided up onto a team. So we have the Orange Crush and we have the Green Machine for all of our pre-K through 12th grade. All of our pre-K babies will be on the red Redders, right? So we keep them together, but your kids will be divided up onto one team or another. Please understand these teams will not be segregated or separated during VBX at all. They'll be together for everything. They will play games against each other, but it's not a huge deal. Like, you don't need to stress out and stroke out if your kids aren't on the same teams or if their friends aren't on the same teams. All that will work itself out and they'll get to spend all week together. So there's no need to stress about all that, but there is a link in the description of this video that tells you which team your child has been assigned to. Why is that important? So you can go out and you can buy you can buy accessories to accessorize your outfit, hats and socks and hair and hairspray, and people go all out for this kind of stuff. So that's on there if you guys are interested in checking that out. Make sure that you pay attention. So again, if you will go to the link in the description of this video that says VBX 2026 information. VBX 2026 information. If you'll click on that link, I am going to walk you through everything on that link, okay? And the reason we do this, guys, is ours is a little bit different. We have 6 different areas that are all going at once all week long. It's not like you just come to NBC and drop your kid off and you can come and walk around. Like, it's a very structured process. And we're going to do this today, and we'll do it again at least once more before we begin, probably Friday maybe. And then we'll be here on Sunday as well. But we want you guys to be adequately prepared to come up and know where to go and not feel like you're uninformed, because yeah, I know my beard's white, brother. Whoever said, Joe Kelly, I love you, buddy. I'm white, y'all. Hair's white, beard's white. It's all, my wife likes it, so that's all that matters. But yeah, it's white. We want you guys to be prepared. We want you guys to be to walk up and feel confident with what's going on. And there's a lot going on. So area number 1 is our nursery. Okay, area number 1 is right out here in the front of our church. Area number 2 is the fellowship hall. It's where all of our pre-K babies will be. Area number 3 is the church itself. The rest of the church will be kindergarten through 1st grade, right? And then we have 2 areas that are over at the East Jackson complex. East Jackson soccer field will be 2nd through 5th grade. East Jackson amphitheater will be 6th through 12th grade. And then at the Nicholson Community Center, we have our special needs area. Okay, so that's 6 total areas in really 3 different locations in the city of Nicholson. So all that can be confusing. And we don't want you guys to be ill-equipped, unprepared to navigate that and to figure out where everybody goes. And so right now I can see 2 people who are on the Vacation Bible Experience 2026 information sheet. And we have 71 people out of 1,500 that are watching. So again, if you haven't done this yet, stop what you're doing and share this out and make sure people understand that we're doing this now so that everybody, because here's what we'll hear. I didn't know. Why didn't y'all say? And we do these things so that we hear a little less than that. We're still going to hear it from some people, but we're trying to get as much information out to you guys as possible. So again, you are fully prepared and equipped to be able to expect what is coming. Okay. So first of all, communication. Communication is going to be super, super important. All right. Once again, in the description of this video, if you will look in the description of this video, not the second link, the 1, 2, 3, fourth link you see is going to be a link to the VBX 2026 GroupMe. All right. We use an app called GroupMe here at Nicholson Baptist Church. I have created a GroupMe for VBX 2026. I need everybody to join that GroupMe. Okay, everybody who has anything to do whatsoever, servant leader, you have a kid or youth coming, you just want to know what's going on. If you want to be in the know with VBX 2026, I need you right now to stop what you're doing and go join that GroupMe. Okay, this will be the primary, if not the only way other than social media that we will communicate with you guys during VBX. Why is that important? It's important because things change sometimes. Last I looked yesterday, there's about a 40% chance of rain each day next week, right? And so there's a chance that some of these showers might pop up, or we may have to adjust times and locations and things like that. How are we going to communicate that to you? We're going to let you know via that GroupMe. Okay, we're not going to try to text everybody's numbers. We can't do that. We're not going to. We'll try to email maybe the emails that we have, but even that is kind of a cumbersome process when you're over at the park and things are starting to go south. So we'll pull out our phones, we'll access that GroupMe, we'll send out an announcement. Okay, so everybody needs to join the VBX 2026 GroupMe. Right now, there are 2 people that have joined that. All right, 74 watching, 2 joined. 5 people are on my document right now. There's 1,500 people signed up. Those are not good numbers. So get the word out. Okay. If you're a servant leader, we have a GroupMe servant leader, GroupMe for those people as well. That one is not just an announcement GroupMe. That's a back and forth where we can kind of talk to each other. And I know some of you guys were getting on to us because we weren't necessarily responding quickly. We weren't able to get it on YouTube on our home TV. We got it through my phone. Okay, good. So we are up, and I'm trying to look at messages as we respond. Let's see. Someone talked to before my live here, WhatsApp. So whoever that is, Isaiah Matavu, we get these kind of things quite frequently when we live stream. It's one of the reasons we don't live stream a whole lot anymore. You can ignore that. We'll take care of that, whoever that is commenting on that. But make sure that you're signed up for the different means of communication. Okay, GroupMe for the announcements, and then the GroupMe for the servant leaders. Want to make sure everybody stays up to date on communication. The next thing is registration. Registration is still open, so kids and youth can still register. Servant leaders, you can still register, but it's getting to the point where servant leader registration is about to be cut off. Why? Because we have to run a background check on all of our servant leaders, and that takes a little while to do. So there's a way to do that. I've given you an online way to do that in this document. If you will open your VBX 2026 information link, you will see a way to do that in there. But if you're not signed up to serve with us, you need to sign up now. If you have kids and youth that aren't signed up, they need to sign up ASAP. We still have some extra shirts we're trying to distribute, trying to assign to people. And so we want to make sure every kid and youth gets a shirt, but we already know that's not going to happen. We know that we're going to run out of those shirts eventually, but we want your kids and youth to get a shirt. So we need you to register ASAP. Whether you register now or next week, you're still going to have to register. The process is going to be the same. You're still going to have to go to a link. You're still going to have to fill out information. And so it's easier for us and really for you probably if you go ahead and just do that now and not wait until next week. Once again, registration stays open the entire week next week. You can come at any time. Kids and youth can be dropped off at any time. We will not turn anyone away, but we do like to have pre-registration so that we can tell who you are and make sure that that you're signed up, and we have a shirt for you if we have one, and we have all the different information out of the way. The only, let's see here, question. Who can come and watch what's going on at VBS?
Watch.
Yeah, who can come and watch and participate? People.
Youth and kids.
And?
Servant leaders are registered and background.
And who else? This is not a trick question.
It feels like it.
The only people we allow on our property are those who are serving during VBX. Okay. So when you come and drop your kids off, listen to me very carefully, all 66 of you watching. You cannot stay and hang around unless you're serving. That's the answer, boys and girls.
Right.
Okay. Only those who are registered to serve will be allowed to stay. Okay. Everyone else has to go because we just simply don't have the room and we don't have the security measures in place to allow all of Jackson County to come and hang out. All right. So if you do not sign up to serve, you will need to leave once you've dropped your kids and your youth off. Okay. We allow everybody to serve who wants to, who affirms that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. We will have you affirm some things about our church and things like that. But we open up servant leadership to everybody. So we have people from various churches who are serving with us this week, who will serve with us this week. We don't want to turn anyone away, but we need you to understand whether you're at the park, whether you're at the amphitheater, whether you're here at the church, once you drop your kids and youth off, you will be asked to move along unless you're a servant leader. Okay, again, that's a security measure. That's not because we're mean. It's not because we're ugly. It's not because we don't want to include you in things. We just want to make sure that we are as safe as we possibly can in everything that we do. So just keep that in mind. That's an incentive to sign up to serve if you want to hang out with us and want to be around everything that's going on. If not, no big deal. Once again, get your kids and your youth registered, though, because it helps us to be able to plan and to prepare. Right now, we have VBX prep going on. If you're a Nicholson person or just somebody who's sitting around who doesn't have anything to do, we are actively decorating church as we speak. We are transforming this place into a construction zone, and we need your help. So if you'd like to come on over, tonight's Wednesday night. We would normally be having services. We're not tonight, obviously, in preparation for VBX. But if you have some time to give and you're not doing a whole lot, come on over and hang out with us and help decorate the church tonight, okay? I told you in the description of this video, we have a link for the kids and youth teams. You can see what team your kid or your youth is on and go ahead and begin preparing. We want everybody to be repped out, whether it's orange, green, red, blue. All of our servant leaders are blue this year. And we also have a link to the VBX Spotify playlist. I've had a few people text about that this week. We have a Spotify playlist that will have all of our music on there. Understand that the music your kids and youth are exposed to will depend somewhat on what area they're in. The songs that we play for 6 through 12 might be a little different than K1, might be a little different than 2-5, but most of those songs will be represented in one way or another on that Spotify playlist, okay? And so, again, just in general, 6 different areas going on. We'll kick off on Sunday morning, 9:30, and then our second session will be Sunday night. Third session will be Monday night. Fourth session will be Tuesday night. Fifth session will be Wednesday night. And Thursday night will be family night and baptisms and celebration. We baptize all of the kids and youth and servant leaders. Sometimes we baptize servant leaders who place their faith and trust in Christ, who desire to follow the Lord in believers' baptism. We do not do that against anybody's will. We do not do that without informing parents and having conversations. That is an opt-in process, but there will be a baptism at the end of VBX, Lord willing, and we will baptize everyone who's placed their faith and trust in Christ during the week. On this VBX information sheet, you can kind of see each night and what each night represents. Just give you a real quick overview. Sunday morning is the Bible Matters. We'll be serving donuts, crackers, Kool-Aid, all the things on Sunday morning. And we'll be playing some stage games. Sunday night is God Matters. We'll be serving hot dogs. Monday night is Jesus Matters. We'll be serving sandwiches. Tuesday night is Love Matters. We'll be serving hamburgers. And then Wednesday night is Faith Matters. And Wednesday night is water night. Wednesday night's water night. So Wednesday night we'll have pizza. Wednesday night we'll have gigantic water slides. We have a 70-foot water slide coming, a 70-foot tall water slide, among others, foam pits, slip and slide kickball, all the different water things we always do. That'll be water night. When's Wednesday night? What's Wednesday night? Water night, right? Pizza and water night. I'm getting a whole bunch of junk calls, of course, as I'm doing this. Which is always nice. I know, right? And then Thursday night, again, is family night. Thursday night, we'll bring the water slides back. You can still dress to get wet. We will baptize, and we'll have barbecue. We'll have Kona Ice. We'll have, is Spuds coming back? I got Spuds on here. Are they coming back this year? I can't remember. I think they are. Spuds, food truck. Spuds is a friend of ours. He's got like boiled peanuts, funnel cakes, fried Oreos, things like that. I think Spuds is coming back again. All the things, but that'll be Thursday night. Okay. So let me give you some procedural type stuff just real quick. When you come here at the church, drop-off begins at 5:30. Speaking of right here at the church, you'll enter the church by the red light at Dan's. You will come into the church parking lot. The church will remain on your left, and you will go around the church counterclockwise, okay? If you haven't pre-registered, people will meet you in the parking lot to make sure you pre-register your kids and your youth. Again, that is not negotiable. Everybody will be registered. Everybody will be checked in. You'll drop your kids off at the tents on the railroad side of the church. You go all the way around the church to the railroad side. You'll drop your kids off. Your kids will be taken in by some of our servant leaders. You will remain in your vehicle. Kids will be taken in. They'll be given a name tag. They'll be given a wristband indicating what classroom they're in. And then they will be taken to their grade and their class by our servant leaders. You will just simply exit right out the parking lot, and you're done with dropping your kids off at the church. Pickup will run the same way. Pickup here at the church will begin at 8:30. You'll come in the same way. You will keep the church on your left going counterclockwise. You'll pick your kids up at the big steps going down on the railroad side, and you will just ease right back out into 441. That's the way things work here at the church. It's easy, it's simple, but sometimes it takes some time. So please be patient with us. It takes a little bit of time to drop off hundreds of kids in this little location that we have here. At the park, you will do much the same thing. You will enter the park. You will go to your left. You'll go down like you're going into the park, and then we will have this elaborate path, I guess you might say, designated for you. You will just follow servant leaders. You'll follow their signs. You'll pull all the way down to the baseball fields and then come back, and you'll drop your kids off on the right at the soccer field. All 2nd through 12th graders will be dropped off at the soccer field, right? All 2nd through 12th graders will be dropped off at the soccer field, and then we will make sure they get to wherever they're supposed to go, whether they're 2nd through 5th or 6th through 12th. Everybody will get a wristband indicating what grade level they're in, and they will be taken to whatever tent or area they need to be in. Dismissal will work the same way. Pickup works the same way. At 9 o'clock, we will begin to pick up, and you'll come down, go into the park, go down to the baseball field, circle back. And again, just follow the directions, follow the instructions. Nothing should be confusing. Nothing should be difficult. But we do ask for your patience because it will take some patience. We will do our very best to go as fast as we can, but we also will do our very best to be as safe as we can. And so once again, drop off begins each night at 5:30. Pickup begins at the church at 8:30, begins at the park at 9. And so please listen. We love you. We really, really, truly do, more than you will ever know. But we're not going to dismiss before 8:30. We're not going to dismiss before 9 o'clock. And so please don't come at 8:45 and ask, can I pick my kids up at the park? The answer is no. Please don't text or call your 10th through 12th graders who can drive and ask if they can leave early. The answer is no. All right. Again, safety and security are our most important things during this. And there's just not enough room down here in downtown Nicholson, Georgia, for everybody to be moving around whenever you want to. It just simply won't work. And so if there's any questions or concerns about that, please let us know. But by and large, the answer to can I leave early is no. Okay. We need you guys to be here from 6 o'clock to 8:30 at the church or 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock at the park. And again, if we have any issues with that, we'll make sure that we'll try to clarify that. If your kid or youth does have special needs and they have signed up for our special needs program and they would like for someone to be their buddy this week, you will drop them off at the Nicholson Community Center. From the Community Center, we will have a team who will take them and plug them in their different age groups because we do use an inclusive model of special needs. We will plug them in and we will make sure they're included in everything that we have going on, okay? General information, no one's allowed to leave, okay? Again, I've already said that. Kids and youth will likely get wet each night to a certain extent, but not a whole lot. Wednesday night, Thursday night, they will get very wet. The rest of the nights, they may get some stuff splashed on them or things like that. So just something to be aware of. Wednesday night's water night, Thursday night's water night. Bring a towel on Wednesday night, bring a towel on Thursday night. Baptisms on Thursday night. Again, we'll have a link for baptisms. That's a completely opt-in process. Well, I've heard that people have issue with that sometimes because they think we're baptizing people against their will, but we don't do that. All right, we'll talk.
That's called drowning.
Yeah, we'll talk to parents and guardians and make sure it's okay, and everybody opts in, and it's a really cool thing to witness. But we'll have a link that'll go out for that. We'll have a servant leader master schedule that's going to be going out tonight as well. Jason Yancey, our tech director, is working on that as well. But if you've signed up to serve and you're not really clear on what that looks like for you, we'll have a master schedule that goes out here in just a little while that'll tell you that. If you're not in the GroupMe, you might miss it. So you probably need to what?
Download GroupMe.
Go ahead and get in the GroupMe. There's a link for that in the description of this video. All you have to do is click the link, download the app, and you're in. Let's see what our GroupMe looks like now. Let's see. We got a lot. We got 17 out of 450 something servant leaders. No, servant leaders. Let's see. Servant leaders, we have 270. Everybody else, we have 17. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and send something in that.
Can you add me to that?
What's that?
Can you add me to that? I'll download it right now.
I just sent a message. Hey, guys, thanks for joining our VBX 2026 GroupMe. So you should have gotten a message there. Again, if you've not joined that, go ahead and join that because that'll be the way we communicate for the rest of the week, okay? Servant leaders, let me talk to you for just a second, please. Servant leaders, please be in your areas by 5:30. Again, that's what time drop-off starts. That's worst case scenario. We really need servant leaders here by 5 if at all possible because we've got to pop up tents and set some things up each night. Please plan to stay the entire night. Again, we expect the same of our servant leaders that we do of our kids and youth and parents. Please don't plan to leave early. That's a problem in a number of different ways for a number of different reasons. And so if you're serving, we need you to be here all night. Some of you servant leaders have said, well, I can only serve 1 or 2 nights. And this goes for kids and youth. What if a kid or youth says, I can only come a couple of nights? Or what if a servant leader says, I can only serve a couple of nights? What do we say? Okay, perfect, wonderful. Come on when you can. We don't, it's sad to say, my preference would be that all kids, youth, and servant leaders are here all nights. But we almost expect that not to be the reality. We know there's baseball games going on. We know there's football camps going on. We know there's cheerleading, soccer, volleyball, and this is just at my house. Like I can't even imagine all the things that are going on next week. So we understand that. We know that. We hope you'll choose to come to VBX. A lot of that stuff you'll get to experience the rest of your life. This is one of the things that you want, but those are decisions you have to make. But we understand if you're not there every night. We just need you to be there when you say you're going to be there and to have as much fun as you possibly can each night. So we understand that, okay? Servant leaders, please be there. Again, please stay. Please be ready to help. Everybody helps with drop-off. Everybody helps with pickup. Everybody helps with games. Everybody helps with small groups. Everybody helps with counseling. It's an all-in kind of thing no matter what your designated role is, okay? At NBC, please be prepared to park at the Youth Garage, at River of Life, at Carroll's Cupboard, at East Jackson Park, or at Benton, okay? We're not parking around the church. The church will be a park-free zone for the most part, and so there are places around the church you can park, and we will send people to come and get you on UTVs, golf carts, and we have a hayride that goes all night long as well. Servant leaders at East Jackson Park, same expectations, but go down to the park. We'll find a place for you to park down there, and again, all hands on deck all night long, helping with all the different aspects of VBX, okay? Our needs, we do have a need for some UTVs and golf carts. We do need coolers. Do we need more popsicles?
Yeah.
We need more popsicles. So I'm going to add that to the list as well. What else, Samantha? Is there anything else we need right now?
We need pack and place to borrow.
Pack and place, okay.
For the nursery.
For the nursery, pack and place. Interesting.
And high chairs.
High chairs. And please label anything you bring. We really aren't interested in keeping your stuff. As a matter of fact, we purge this place, 3 or 4 times a year. We've probably filled up 10 roll-offs in the last 5 years or more. So we're not really about keeping things around here that aren't ours or aren't useful. So we really don't want your stuff. If you put your name on it, we will get it back to you. But I've gone over this whole document in less than 30 minutes, which really is kind of impressive, to be perfectly honest. There's a whole lot of stuff on here. Bottom line is, guys, just make sure that you've read through everything we've sent out. We're going to send this out in the GroupMe as well. We'll send this out via email. And so I'm kind of halfway joking when I say there's 60-something people watching and, 20 here and 30 there. But one of the, I've been a pastor now for a long time, over 25 years. One of the things that I found, and you guys can back me up on this, is that communication is often poorly done, and that's where the majority of our problems come from. Is we just aren't communicating really well. So we're going to be doing videos. We're going to be sending out GroupMes. We're going to be sending out emails. please make sure you're paying attention. Our social media will be updated as much as we can, but we can only push out so much. At some point, you guys have to be responsible for reading and asking questions and any kind of clarification you need, those kind of things. That's super important that we're all on the same page. But if there's any questions or comments or concerns, now would be the time. We can see what you guys are commenting. And if you have things that need to be clarified, now would be the time to do that. I want to reiterate to check out the links in the description of this video. You're going to see a lot of useful information there, and you can ask questions about that if you need to. We will hop back on here again either tomorrow or Friday, maybe even both, just to say hey and just to say, hey, do you have any questions? Again, our VBX kicks off on Sunday morning. And I know a lot of you guys go to different places. Please understand our heart. I think you understand this. You can ask churches around. We're not trying to convince you to come to Nicholson Baptist if you don't. If you have a church home, we fully advocate that you support your church home, okay? But we do kick off on Sunday morning. The reason being is that we have 5 sessions we want to get through and then have family night.
Bless you.
I knew I was going to have to do it. Family night on Thursday night. I got a cramp in my butt, in my belly. Oh,
Where?
my belly. Oh. I've got issues, y'all.
Stay tuned.
I got issues. Who do we need to talk to about a kid that was registered but isn't on the list and also couldn't find the shirt for another kid? All right, Tommy, can you let me know when the kids you are referring to registered? Because that list should be updating fairly quickly, but there may be a case where it's not. And I can look right now and see. So, Tommy, if you'll let me know some names there, I can look right now and see. Where is that? Here we go. Anybody else have questions, comments?
Do they need to bring towels?
Towels and water bottles for sure, Wednesday and Thursday.
No,
I don't think it's going to be necessary the other night, Steve.
no, but not water.
And you really won't need water bottles. I mean, we're not going to say no to water bottles, but please make sure those are labeled really well. We will have we have the little, what are they? 8-ounce water bottles, I guess, maybe. We have thousands of those. They're welcome to drink as many of those as they want to. So it won't necessarily, water bottles won't necessarily be necessary, but they can bring them. We're not going to say no to them for sure.
The youth need to bring one Monday. Sundays are only guaranteed for a dry day, but there's potentially opportunities to get wet Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and definitely Thursday.
Coach Mola says Tuesday's going to be messy.
Tuesday's going to be messy day, Coach Mola says. So I don't see a Kinsley Morgan signed up, Tommy. I have a Austin, I have a Sophia, I have a Lila. There is no Kinsley Morgan registered. So she's going to need to register. I have a TJ. I just don't have a Kinsley. So for whatever reason, Kinsley's not showing up. Sophia Morgan, 5th grade. I do have a Sophia Morgan for 5th grade. And she is on the Orange Crush. She's on the Orange Crush. Okay. And so we are updating these registrations just as fast as we possibly can, guys. We really are. Technology is a wonderful thing, and it works the vast majority of the time, but it does take a little while to update some things. So any other questions or concerns that I can help you guys out with? Registered her at the same time. Yeah, let's see. I understand that, and I hear that, and I'm right there with you. Sometimes the technology does not work the way it's supposed to either, but we don't have a Kinsley Morgan. So when you said you couldn't find Sophia's shirt, does that mean at the church or does that mean on the form? And here's the deal, guys. We made this clear, and the deadline to sign up for shirts was May the 17th. So if you signed up after that, shirts are first come, first serve. Okay. Again, we have to have deadlines, and we had to get all these. We ordered 10,000 plus shirts, I think. So let's see, where do we look to check registrations? There's a description in the link of the video that shows all the teams. Registrations, you should have, when you registered, you should have gotten a confirmation from Google that said you'd registered. If not, if you'll let me know a name you're looking for right now, I can look that for you, okay? And At the church in the Benz. Okay. So are y'all still at the church, Tommy? If you are, we'll try to help you find that. If not, there should have been somebody out there to help you. If not, I apologize for that. So can the servant leaders who are parents of special needs kids park at the community center, or we need to park somewhere else? Probably need to park somewhere else. There's very little parking at the community center, but you can park at the park right behind the community center and walk up there. 5-year-old and 9-year-old grandson to be in the same group. That the groups are automatically assigned when they sign up. And again, the groups are not a big deal, but if you'll come and talk to us when you sign up, we'll try to make that happen if they haven't already been assigned. Okay. Let's see. So Tommy said we just left. If you'll come back, Tommy, we'll try to help you with that. I don't know about the shirt that's missing. I can see Sophia here. Let's see. And she registered in April, so she should have a shirt here. She was registered well before the deadline. Austin is registered twice. And so that may be where your Kinsley is. Somebody might have accidentally registered Austin twice.
Come on back. We'll take care of it.
Okay, so Cruz is who we're looking for. I have a JJ. I have a Camilla. I have an Alexander. Does that answer your question, Marie? Marie Wright? I'm assuming that's who that is. I have a JJ, I have an Alexander, I have a Camilla, and I have a Connor Cruz.
Hey, why don't you just tell everybody to come get their shirts and we'll figure it out.
So if you guys want to come on over and get your shirts, they are outside, and we will have people out there to help you. And if we're missing shirts, we'll do our best to make that right. This is a very inexact process. So we don't want anybody to be left out for sure, especially somebody that registered in April. So if you'll come back, Tommy, that's probably the best way to handle that. Any other questions or concerns, guys? Again, if you register, you should have gotten a confirmation for your registration. It may be in your junk email. It may be gone by now. But if you will, on this document, again, in the description of this video, there's a document. At the bottom of the document, there are some email addresses and some cell phone numbers. If you'll give us a call, shoot us a message or an email, we will do our best to make sure we answer those and get you guys settled up. This is the first day and the first step in a long line of trying to figure out everything and making sure everything's done the right way. Okay. So if y'all will have patience with us, we'll have patience as well. We'll get everything taken care of, and everything will be done the right way eventually. Any other questions or concerns? Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I got all the questions answered. Did I answer all the questions? Okay.
Pretty attentive.
I'm trying. Let's
Unlike
see.
the crew here. Let me wear that hat.
Oh, your head's stupid.
All right, Tommy, I see you. We'll register Kinsley. Tommy, we will look for the shirt. You said, confirm that one more time. You're missing a shirt for Sophia Morgan. Is that right? And Lauren, if you're watching this, if somebody at the church is watching this, can we dig into that? Will we get shirts Sunday, or should we? So you can get them Sunday. You can get them anytime between now and Sunday. We will be here at the church working every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So you guys, you don't have to come and get them tonight. You can come back at any time. The shirts aren't going anywhere. The shirts are not first come, first serve. If you registered before May 17th, you have a shirt. It's in a bag. It's got your name on it. Nobody's going to get that, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to rush over here right now and get your shirts. Nobody is going to grab those. So, Tommy, we will find Sophia's shirt, or we will get her another one, or we'll do whatever it takes to make that right, because I do see Sophia signed up way back in April 19th. And Austin is signed up twice. There is no Kinsley, and that's where that's the data that I can see right now. Anybody else questions, concerns, comments for now? Again, we'll do this again tomorrow, probably around the same time, around 5 o'clock. I know I like to try to wait till everybody gets off work, but we do have some other things going on tonight. And then we'll do it again on Friday just to touch base. And then Sunday, we will kick things off at 9:30 here at Nicholson Baptist Church, okay? If nobody's told you they love you today, let us be the first.
We love you.
We love you guys. We really do. We're going to sign off here. I got another thing at 6, so it's 5:51 right now. But I'll stay on just a few more minutes if there's any questions or concerns. Hey, Jasmine, hope you're doing well. And again, make sure that probably the most important thing right now, if you missed all this and you don't want to go back and watch 40 minutes of it, is just look at all the links in the description of this video. You'll find some helpful things to check out there, okay? All right, so Tommy said he's going to come back on Friday. And again, Tommy, my wife Lauren is looking for that shirt. I'm sure we will find it, or we'll make adjustments for you. All right. Make sure, guys, that you're signed up. I tell you what, I can probably drop some links in. If you are watching this right now, I need you to go to this link right here and opt into that GroupMe. Yeah, Jasmine, I love some Subway. Good to see you too. I'll be back. Hey, what y'all go ahead and type out your Subway order. All right. I get a foot-long tuna deluxe with white American cheese. Add bacon toasted with mustard. Tuna, bacon, mustard, and white cheese.
Yuck.
Deluxe. What do y'all get at the Subway?
Meatball.
What do y'all get at the Subway? Anybody? Meatball sub?
Meatball.
What do you get on it?
Cheese.
Cheese. What do you get?
Yeah. I'm simple.
I like a turkey sub.
Turkey sub, you get all the veggies, don't you? Yeah, you're a weirdo. Yeah. Tuna, deluxe tuna with bacon,
Cheese in your own meat.
toasted with mustard. If somebody will bring me one of those right now, I'll be a very happy person.
Yeah, subs in the refrigerator.
What's your go-to Subway order? Everybody put it out here. Go-to Subway order. Anybody? As we wait for questions. Anybody else?
7 minutes.
I got a little lung issue. Sorry about that. All right. I don't see a whole lot of activity going on. I guess you guys, we still got 51 people watching, but I don't think people are putting their Subway orders in.
Where we start? 7.
We started with I think our max was like 70 something. And that's about average. That's about right.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Foot-long cheesesteak. There we go. Foot-long cheesesteak. Somebody's participating.
Meat and cheese. That's all you need.
All righty. All right. So I'm going to send out everything that we sent out today through GroupMe and through email, and give you guys an opportunity to make sure that you can at least view everything. And then you guys make sure if you have questions or comments, you pay attention. We're going to do this again tomorrow, do this again Friday. It won't take as long because we won't go over everything, but just to touch base with you and answer any questions that you have. Okay. If you're on our music teams, we're about to rehearse in 6 minutes. So you need to be on your way over to the MDC right now. Right now. What are we doing in there? We're still putting up wall stuff, building walls. Yeah, I think we're putting up tents tomorrow. The big tents are going up tomorrow, right?
We're rambling. We love y'all.
We're rambling. I was just waiting to see if anybody had questions. Listen, if you have questions or comments, reach out to us. You can find us on social media. Our email addresses are literally russ@nicholsonbaptistchurch.com, matt@nicholsonbaptistchurch.com, samantha@nicholsonbaptistchurch.com. So that is a really easy way to get in touch with us, and we'll answer your questions just as quick. Coach Mullis says, can I bring stuff to the park Saturday? Coach Mullis, as far as I know, the tents and the stages will be set up tomorrow and Friday. So Saturday is great. If you want to come earlier, you can come. We just cannot get into the amphitheater until late Saturday because there's a camp going on over there right now. Cool. We love you guys. We'll see you soon. Let us know if you have questions about VBX. It's going to be the best week of the summer. Make sure you're registered. Make sure you have everything taken care of. Let us know how we can serve you. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.